Hey guys! Okay, so it's been a while since I've done anything really in regards to recording video or posting and like just starting any sort of conversations, and I apologize for that. I've just been doing a little bit of recovery from camp. We went to volunteer as camp counselors, my husband and I did 2 weeks ago, and it was such a great experience. Like, I've done it before, but this is my first time back in 6 years. Since the last time I was there, I was pregnant. I was 23 or 24 weeks pregnant in the heat of the summer, the Texas summer at that. And it was a great experience then too. Like, thank goodness I had gotten all of my energy back by then. So I remember it being a fantastic experience, which is why I decided to go back now that the kids are older, and I feel a lot more comfortable leaving them for a week, even though it was still kind of tough. But one of the things that I really wanted to hop on today and talk about was during our counselor training. So we arrive earlier than the kids, the campers arrive, and we have, counselor training, just kind of discussions on like basic rules of being a camp counselor, what is and isn't appropriate. And one of the things that we had discussed was something about the difference between fitting in and belonging. And it really struck a chord with me because I feel like this is something, especially in the online space, that it gets talked about but kind of glossed over. And so one of the things that I wanted to discuss was there were a lot of really great points in people describing like what they thought fitting in meant versus what they thought belonging meant. And obviously it ties into the whole camp experience because this is a camp for kids with medical disorders. And so the one that we attended was an all-boys camp that, and all the campers have hemophilia. So one of the things that we discussed was fitting in. My definition of fitting in was basically changing yourself to fit in with other people. So it's you adjusting your own personality, adjusting, who you genuinely are so that people will accept you. And then belonging means that you can be who you are and not feel any sort of judgment. So there's negative connotations to both, obviously. But one of the things that I really wanted to kind of start a discussion about is, what do you think is the difference between fitting in and belonging? And what is more important to you? So as a recovering people pleaser, fitting in is something that I do really easily. I can fit into most groups relatively easily, but it takes me a really long time to find somewhere that I belong. And the biggest reason for this is because, like I said, as a recovering people pleaser, to fit in with other people, you give up parts of yourself. So you give up parts of your personality so that you can find that common ground with other people. Whereas belonging, you don't have to worry about doing that. That's not something that you need to concern yourself with, because you can be that nerdy, geeky, I'm describing myself now, really awkward person, and you know that nobody's going to judge you for it, and people are still going to accept you because you belong in that group or community. And with fitting in, you kind of hide those, I guess, not negative things about yourself, but you hide the things that you know or you think would not really be acceptable in the group or community that you're in. And you do that on purpose so that you can fit in. So if you can, please hop into the comments and give me your definition of fitting in versus belonging, and which one is more important to you, or which one comes easier to you would be a better discussion to have. So I can't wait to hear your thoughts. And if you don't want to post it in the comments, DM me. Like, I love having discussions about this. I think I've really bored the crap out of my husband by bringing up the topic several times. So I'd love to have a new set of ears, or I guess fingers, you could say, to talk about this kind of stuff. So let me know, and I will see you guys later.